Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Discovery Bay here in beautiful Hong Kong, China. Today we bring you the IIHF Ice Hockey U18 World Championships Division 3 Group A. It's a second game for today and we are welcoming Uzbekistan versus New Zealand. It's a round-robin game in this exciting group of tournament. 3 games today. First game, Turkey versus Israel. Israel won a nail-biter at a score of 6-5. New Zealand versus Uzbekistan is what's coming up next. And Bulgaria versus Hong Kong, China is our last game for today. All times local. We are on Greenwich Mean Time plus 8 hours. So GMT plus 8 for everyone here. My name is Scotty Yang, and on behalf of the Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association, we welcome you to this beautiful city in Asia. It's day 2 of the tournament. New Zealand versus Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan is the team newcomer to the division. They won promotion in Division 3B last year with an unbeaten record of 5 wins, scoring a whole bunch. And yesterday we saw them beat the local team, Hong Kong, China, showing off their offensive prowess. They do not look like your typical promotion team, so let's see what Uzbekistan could do to New Zealand. New Zealand finished last year's Division 3A tournament at 5th place, 1 win in 5 games. 18 goals scored, 41 goals allowed. They did play well this season in yesterday's game. So we'll see what New Zealand can do here to Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan with their first line, number 8, Salokirin Asimov, number 9, Timur Tilyakujayev, number 11, Bogdan Kalivin. Playing in D, number 2, Timur Karmalov, number 13, Jobek Kusamboev. And for New Zealand, forwards, number 7, Oliver Karian, number 10, Daiki Philps, number 17, Eli Paik. In D, number 3, Blake Campbell, and number 4, Lennox King. Goalie for New Zealand, number 1, Santiago Shins-Munoz. First off, we see Uzbekistan in the white jersey. First shot of the game. Here is another shot in the slot. Shot deflected out of bounds. Face-off in the New Zealand zone. The referees for tonight from the United States of America, Mr. David Gall. Linespersons from Turkey, Gohang Pika, and from Hong Kong, Wong Chung Hang. Here's another quick shot off the face-off draw, saved by Shins-Munoz. Just a little over 30 seconds gone in the game, and we have no score. Uzbekistan, another shot from the slot. Great blocker save, another pass save by the goalie, Shins-Munoz. Here comes New Zealand in the offensive zone. Behind the net, off the boards, number 9. Jacob Wallace tries to get a puck in. Now we have Uzbekistan coming the other way and we have offside. Lots of fans around the rink today. We do have a couple of huge Uzbekistan flags and 3 smaller New Zealand flags. I guess they are kind of equal now. 3-against-2, but smaller flags and bigger flags. But it's great to see the fans turn out in this beautiful facility in Discovery Bay here in Hong Kong, China. New Zealand, number 6, fires the puck down the ice. Leanne Rasmussen, and here's the hand pass signal by David Gao, the referee. We saw how Mr. Gao refereed yesterday, mostly free-flowing, letting the players play, but he does keep a very good eye, very close watch on what's actually happening on ice, always establishing eye contact with the action. Face up in the neutral zone. Number 14, Shaso Bedin gets the puck into the offensive zone, but here comes the New Zealanders from their own zone trying to bake out, intercepted by number 18. That's Timur Niyazov from behind the net. The captain, Ganiev, taking the puck out into the blue line, giving chase in the back. It's Niyazov to 69, Tijo Boev. Tijo Boev gets it up into the offensive zone. Campbell, the tall guy, gets it puck back into the neutral zone. A lot of exchanges so far early in the first period, but we do see Uzbekistan maintaining control most of the game. New Zealand, Campbell going back to retrieve the puck, and it's an icing call against Uzbekistan. 17:44 remaining in the opening period. Face off in Uzbek zone. Uzbekistan in the attacking zone, sends it to the left zone, left wing, back to the point, long shot, pad save by goalie Shins Munox. New Zealand Menace King tries to clear it out of the danger zone, but Uzbekistan was able to keep it in, and now is a breakout. Oliver Karian loses control to the Uzbekistan from the right wing, cross ice pass to the captain Ganiev. Ganiev to number 8, Asimov. Asimov, sharp angle shot, goalie made a pad save, puck battle behind the net. Here comes New Zealand at number 5. Trying to send the puck up, it's Sean Thompson. They did get the puck out of their own zone, but quickly Uzbekistan regained control. Here's Asimov, quick shot, and their first goal of the night. 1-0, Uzbekistan scoring first. It's a nice place with Asimov going into the zone all alone between two black shirts. He let off the shot and beats the goalie Shins Munox clean to the far side. 1-0 Uzbekistan. Early goal for Uzbekistan, showing off their offensive skills. And indeed, the top scoring team in Division 3B last year. Here comes New Zealand from the left wing. Centering pass. Byview wanted the puck. Now he has a long shot. This one wide. Rebound picked up by Uzbekistan. To number 17, Ilya Popov. Here's a huge open ice hit. Uzbekistan from behind the net. Back to the point. Campbell off with a long shot. Blocked by a skate. Dennis King stays on with the attacker. Now he gets the puck off Byfield. Oops! Gets the puck into the lighting fixture, and it's going to be faced off in the New Zealand zone. Uzbekistan last year in Division 3B scored 46 goals and letting up only 8 goals. By far the most offensive team. Here is New Zealand with the breakaway save by the goalie. Nice glove save. The goalie did have a clear view of the shot. Flashed his gloves. Here comes the breakaway chance. Right onto the glove. Goalie Alexander Ahn had a great performance yesterday, and today he's continuing his hot streak. Byfield with a long shot. Goalie had a piece of it. Rebound by New Zealand, and another save by Alexander Ahn. .58 to go in the opening period. Uzbekistan still with a 1-goal lead. New Zealand warming up with multiple shots. Byfield, a long shot deflected into the corners, picked up by Uzbekistan. Now Uzbekistan with the rush on the right side. Asimov going after the puck, and Byfield tries to clear it out. Number 19, Yermolov on the left side. Dumps it down deep for Asimov. Asimov being sandwiched by two back shots. Here is Asimov with a goal, and he scores. 2 goals by Uzbekistan in the opening period. Puck battle in the corner. Uzbekistan coming up with the puck. Turns around and shoots. Goalie might have been screened by his own defender right there. Goalie did not see the puck at all as he went for the wrong direction. 2 goals for Uzbekistan now. Campbell misplaced the puck here. Shot by number 45. Up to Volsikov. New Zealand trying to get the puck back into the attacking zone. Chasing after the puck is number 14, Dixon. After Volsikov. Moves it up to number 17, Ilya Popov. Popov with the shot. Goalie made the save and covers it for the face-off. Relatively clean game so far. Not a lot of events going on. 13:50 remaining in the opening period. As New Zealand still struggles to find ground in the game. Long shot by Uzbekistan hits the backboards. Puck bounce onto the sideboards. Now 14 cross-ice pass, great save by Shins Munoz. .37. Deshaun Thompson tries to get it out to Eli Pake. Eli Pake with great speed. And that's an icing call against New Zealand. The players appear to be both going at the puck at the same time, but the linesman decided it's going to be an icing call. Face off all the way back into the New Zealand zone with 13:25 to go. facing off for New Zealand. Oliver Carrion. Carrion tries to move the puck up to Daiki Phillips. Back Sean Thompson trying to move the puck out. Behind him, Christian Wang. Uzbekistan coming out, turns around shot. Blocked shot by New Zealand. Rebound picked up by Asimov. Centering pass shot wide. Asimov battling for the puck around the boards. Ganiev to the right to Tilya Kodziayev. Shoots, and we do have a whistle here. Both teams goes in for a change with 12:44 to go. Here's Uzbekistan coming in with a shot. Rebound picked up by Christian Wang, trying to move it out. New Zealand having all sorts of trouble getting the puck out of their own zone, and Uzbekistan continues to pressure New Zealand for most of the first period. Here comes another shot. Goalie made a save. Rebound loose. Byfield gets it out of their own zone. Oh no! Intercepted by Uzbekistan, and it's called a hand pass. 12:11 remaining in the opening period. Uzbekistan still with a 2-goal lead. Uzbekistan beat Hong Kong, China yesterday. So 3 teams won, 3 teams lost yesterday. Uzbekistan, they are in 3rd place in standings. Well, they were in 3rd place in standings coming into today's tournament. So they belong to the upper echelon in terms of team standings. And even though there are a newly promoted team from a lower division, it's mostly because they joined the IIHF relatively late, a relatively new member of the IIHF family. And so as all new members do, they start from the low divisions. And the way the team plays, they might have a shot of gaining promotion in this year's tournament. Very strong showing, solid skills and team play. Here comes Uzbekistan, number 13, Kozan Boev, and intercepted by Campbell. Campbell, nice skating, smooth handling as well, long shot bluffed down by the goalie, Alexander, and for a face-off. And played a marvelous game yesterday as he hang on and let his team win yesterday's game by a score of 6-2. Here's Tilya Kodziayev on the left side, still hanging on to the puck. In front of the net, it's Asimov. Goalie made the save. Captain Gagne to Asimov. Back down deep. New Zealand's there first, but he fanned on the puck. Bad giveaway, and it's a 3-0 lead. New Zealand gave the puck away right in front of their own net. It's the worst place to give away a pass. And Uzbekistan immediately took advantage of the gift and sent it past the goalie Shins Yunox. Byfield sends it down the ice and thought about coming out to challenge the puck, and instead stays in his own crease to let his defenders take care of business. His Phillips ran into the boards. Is Collivan. Long shot gloved down by Shinsmu for a face-up in their own zone. Shot on goal is 15-4 in favor of Uzbekistan. Here's another save by Shinsmu. So far in the first period, he's been the star of New Zealand, making saves after saves. Here's a huge hit from Shah Sobidin. And these players with good size and knowing how to throw a hit. Here comes Brown with a shot blocked by number 18 of Uzbekistan, Niyazov. Niyazov spins around, and Campbell picks up the puck with a long shot in front of the net, backhand. Goalie made the save, rebound, and another rebound, they score. New Zealand is on the scoreboard, 1 goal to start the game for themselves. 3-1 to score. With a long shot, here's the first shot, and then the rebound, and one more rebound to squeeze the puck past Alexander Ann. Here's the first one, here's the second one, and the third one. Third shot, scoring the goal, number 18, Owen Brown, 3-1. So the New Zealanders are still in the game. Here comes Uzbekistan. There's Vilyakodiev. Gets a puck down low. 2 white shirts against 1 black shirt. Carmine sends the puck the other way. Gagne takes a hit, maintains control of the puck. 3 white shirts against 2 black shirts, and guess what? White shirts come out with the puck. Kusanboev, a long pass to the right. Asimov brings the puck smooth skating onto the left side with a shot. Goalie made the save, took his own rebound, and forces a face-off in his own zone to his right. 8:01 remaining in the opening period, 3-1 to score. New Zealand clears it into the neutral zone, gives chase. Uzbekistan sends it back into the neutral zone. Kalibin to Popov. The shot, goalie made a rebound, and another save. Very quick reactions from Shinsmu. Kalibin, and the slot to Popov. Shot deflected by a New Zealander, and tried to clear the puck out of their own zone. Walker battling for the puck. Here's Dixon. A long shot, and he scores. Gives it to Kalibin. with a wild shot. Sends it to the right side to Caliban with a one-timer, and the puck was shot so hard. It stuck between the netting and the center post. Right there. And quickly, Uzbekistan regains the 3-goal lead. Now the score is 4-1. Eli Peck on the left wing, down deep, chance for New Zealand, sends it back out to number 4, Lennox King sends it back in. Uzbekistan's there first to the puck and gets it out of their own zone. Campbell pokes it loose. Shins Munoz to Lennox King. Sealing the puck, it's 18 Timur Niyazov. Niyazov from behind the net. Gets it to number 14, Shasubidin. Oliver Karian. Karian drops it back to Campbell. Campbell takes a hit. Karian, and now Uzbekistan with a shot blocked by New Zealand. Eli Peck moving into the left side. No shot there, and Karian picks up the puck in the offensive zone. Karian to Eli Peck. Peck fights to control the puck, gets it, fends up another defender, cuts into the center of the offensive zone, and now he loses the puck to the Uzbekistanis. Shasubidin. Jake Hutchins runs into 3 white shirts. Puck not loose, but coming in is New Zealand at number 8, Richard Wang. Wang sends it up front, loses control, and now Uzbekistan has the puck. 5 minutes remaining in the first period. Shins Munoz gets it, tries to clear it, and again intercepted by Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan very good at cutting and blocking all those passing lanes. From behind the net, 4 minutes 35 seconds remain in the opening period. New Zealand sends it up the ice, giving chase. Number 18, Christian. Number 18, Owen Brown. Face-off win, New Zealand. Thompson spins around and finds Caliban instead. Thompson spins around, goes the other way. Stops, finds space now, sends it the other side. And another cross-ice pass, this one chipped into midair. Byfield. Going in all the way past the blue line with a shot. Here comes the shot, number 15, New Zealand, Tristan Walker. Zealand. Wong with a long shot, bluffed down by Alexander An. Applause from both sides of the rink with 3.5 minutes remaining. Uzbekistan beating out the New Zealand player for the puck in the offensive zone. Shot, goalie made the save. Now play comes the other way with New Zealand with a 3-on-3. In front of the net. Keeps the puck in the offensive zone. Now players sandwiched right in front of the Uzbekistan bench. Ganiev sent it to his right. Kojiboev. Gone to number 90. Kamzu. Goalie didn't know where the puck ended up after he made the initial save. Campbell chips it into the neutral zone with 2.5 minutes remaining. Aggressive forechecking from New Zealand. As they're desperately trying to create more scoring chances in the second period here, in the first period here. Shots on goals now 21-7 in favor of Uzbekistan. Ganiev to Yemorlov. Clearance by New Zealand. Caught the leg of the linesman. And now we have a puck battle along the boards. And we have a whistle from the referee, David Dow, signaling a tripping call against New Zealand. Going into the box, number 10, Daiki Philps. So Uzbekistan go into power play mode for 2 minutes. With 1:40 remaining in the first period. The penalty will extend into the second period if they do not score in the period. Uzbekistan, Ganiev, long shot through traffic. Thompson spins around, fires it down the ice. Oh, and took a hit. And immediately referee David Gall signaled an interference call. It's a late hit. So number 2, Timur Kamalov going into the box for another 2 minutes. So the teams will play 4-4 for 1:41. And then New Zealand will get a very short power play in the second period. He's got Popov. Cutting in. Popov scores. Ilya Popov picks up the puck in his own zone with speed. Plays skates down the left wing. Cuts into the crease and beats the goalie clean. Munov challenging out very far, but the speed of Popov was so fast, he moved past the goalie before he had a chance to move laterally. Byfield. New Zealand down by 4 goals. Carrion. Moving in, Carrion. Puck stripped away by Uzbekistan. And now 17, Ilya Popov showing off his skills again. Moving up close for another shot. Byfield picks up the puck, 30 seconds to go in the opening period. Byfield moving out from his own zone behind the net. Now into the neutral zone, fires it down. Nope, intercepted by Uzbekistan. 18 seconds to go, Rasmussen. Chips it along the board, took a hit along the way. Rasmussen gets up, he looks okay. 5 more seconds, Byfield tries to make a move. Campbell shoots, and the goalie made the save. That would do it for the opening period. The score is 5-1. We still have a 20-second penalty on number 10 for New Zealand. Daiki Phillips, and to number 2 for Uzbekistan, Timur Kamla for 39 seconds. So we will start period number 2 on a 4-on-4, and quickly it will become a 5-on-4 for New Zealand. We'll take a short break. When we're back, we'll bring you period number 2 between New Zealand and Uzbekistan. We welcome you back to Discovery Bay Rink in Hong Kong, China, the beautiful city in the Orient. My name is Scott Yang, and on behalf of the Hong Kong China Ice Hockey Association, we welcome you to the 2026 IIHF Ice Hockey U18 World Championship, Division 3, Group A. The second period is ongoing now. 5-1 the score. Uzbekistan leading the game 5-1. Still some penalties on the clock for New Zealand. Number 10 is in the box for another 5 seconds, and soon he will come out, and New Zealand will have a very, very short power play for 18 seconds, which begins now. Phelps signaling for the puck as he just got out from the penalty box. Sends puck down deep. Players fighting for the puck. New Zealand needs to watch out for number 2 coming out from the penalty box. Karmelov comes out now. Here is another shot. Goalie made the save. Rebound picked up by Uzbekistan. Goalies for Uzbekistan, it's still Alexander An. And for New Zealand, I believe it's still, yes, he is still Santiago Munoz. (1903). New Zealand does come out in the second period with more jump than the first period. Hopefully they can continue, and now we have a shot from Uzbekistan. Number 9, Timur Tiakojayev. A very solid player on their first line, alongside with Salodin Asimov and Bogdan Kalibin. 18-19 remaining in the second. A little under 2 minutes played in the second period. Still a lot of fans around the rink, and as the afternoon goes on, there will be more and more folks coming to the rink to watch the games as folks get off work, and of course they would want to watch their local team, Hong Kong China, playing tonight's game against Bulgaria. It's a tough game for Hong Kong China as Bulgaria played in an upper division last season. The team got regulated from an upper division. They are always a favorite in the lower division. As for Uzbekistan, it's a special team to be playing in this division 3A as they look to get promoted 2 years in a row. It has happened before in IIHF tournaments, but it's not often. New Zealand penalty called against in the box number 9. Jack Brown, 2 minutes for high stick. So the Uzbekistanis have a 2-minute power play right off the bat. A quick shot blocked by New Zealand. Alexander An comes out to play the puck for Ganiev. Ganiev from his own zone circles around. Lots of space moving. Number 8, Asimov moving in, circles around the net, looking for Ganiev. Here comes Ganiev, but the puck trips over his stick. Here comes Wong, Christian Wong. Very aggressive forechecking. Nice pass, long shot by Ilya Kojiaev. Ilya Kojiaev with the puck on the right, gets it down deep to number 2, Timur Kamlov. Kamlov tripped on his own. Puck battle in the corner. Uzbekistan has the puck, 1 minute remaining. In the power play, Ganiev, no shot to the left. Ganiev now with a shot through traffic, and we have whistle. Referee David Gao signaling offensive players inside the crease and face off to be moved outside the New Zealand zone. 16-14 remaining in the second period, and New Zealand looks better than the first period. In fact, they've been looking better ever since they've scored the goal today. Caliban to Kusanboev. Back to Caliban. Kamzine moving into place. Caliban still with the puck. Circles around, no room to move. So he hangs on and makes a blind pass centering. Kusanboev moves it forward to the left side, pop-up to Caliban, and we have an offside call. Linesman from Hong Kong China, Wong Chen Hang. .30 to go in the period, 13 seconds to go in the power play. Ilya Popov to Muhammadi Bokofield. 15-16 to go, and that's the end of the power play. Both teams are back to 5 apiece now. Here comes New Zealand. Rasmussen to the left to Carmen, Christian Carmen. Number 21 Byfield sends it down the ice. Goalie Alexander Ann comes out to stop the puck from going to the other side of the rink. Owen Brown giving chase. And on the other side is Volkodirov. Volkodirov gets taken down. No calls there. It's Niasum. Very nice individual skills. Back to Niasov on the left wing. Niasov fans on the puck, and goalie comes out and makes the save. Face up in the New Zealand zone. Asimov. Gagne puts it into the corner. Asimov with the puck, takes a hit, maintains control and protects the puck. A couple hits later, New Zealand gets the puck out from their own zone. Campbell chips it down deep. Campbell himself gives chase. Very aggressive. Campbell also runs Kiliakotiev into the New Zealand bench. Play getting more and more physical, especially when Campbell's on ice. Campbell chipped the puck out, taking advantage of the very, very tall plexiglass around the rink. Here's Asimov. Asimov with a shot, goalie with a blocker save. Here's another shot by Gagne. Gagne with a long shot, goalie save. Score remains at 5-1. New Zealand. Christian Carmen. Puck battle in the corner. Wang. Thompson. Shoots it in, tipped in front of the net. Puck went wide, and now Uzbekistan has a chance, trying to cut it across into the slot, and now taken down by Peter Jang. Uzbekistan calls for a penalty, the referee did not. Here's Jang. Pop-up. A long shot, a tip attempt right in front of the net. As Abduvolshikov cutting across the crease in an attempt to deflect the shot. Just barely missing the goalie. Eli Pake. Abdalyazov. Niyazov. Kojibov sends it to the right. Now working the puck in. It's Kamzeen with a shot, and goalie made the save. Another busy period for Shins Munoz for New Zealand. As Uzbekistan keeps pushing and pressuring in the attacking zone. Kamzeen to Pokoduyov. A long shot, deflection in front of the net. And New Zealand chips it up. It's an onside play. Here comes New Zealand. Goalie made the save. Rebound, and New Zealand sends it out. Clears it from the danger zone. Here comes Uzbekistan with a 3-on-2 with a shot wide. Players running into each other and to the corner. It looks all good. Byfield on the left side. Byfield shoots. Goalie had a glove save. And Byfield must have injured himself, clenching his chin. But a couple of close shots here as New Zealand almost was able to put the puck into the Uzbekistan net. Icing against Uzbekistan. You can see some frustration from the Uzbekistan bench and players. They are trying very hard. But in the second period, they have been unable to add on to the scoring. Here comes New Zealand up close. Ilya Kodziayev gets the puck, goes all the way into the offensive zone, into the slot. Goalie made the save, almost went in. The puck tipped over the goalie's pads, just wide. There is a hand pass called by referee Wong Chun Heng. And let's take a look at the shot right here. Ilya Kodziayev. Goalie barely makes the save. Face up in center ice. Dixon skips around, turns back. Wang to Dixon. Dixon to Carmen, Christian Carmen. Wang gets the puck, sends it down along the boards, met with a lot of traffic. Under 9.5 minutes remaining in the second period. We've just moved past the halfway mark of the game. 5-1, it's still the score. Uzbekistan along their own blue line. Kamzeen tries to move all the way in. Here's a shot, and fans on the shot. It's number 45, Abdu Vosikov. The goalie, Shins Munoz, had an easy time holding on to the puck. Here's a long shot, tipped and out of bounds. Under 9 minutes to go in the second. Shots on goal. 34-11. Uzbekistan with 34 shots. And New Zealand 11. Here's a point-blank shot, and they score. That's the first shot in the second period. And the shot that the goal belongs to Uzbekistan. Five-goal difference between the two teams. Uzbekistan, whoa, that's a huge shot. Referee David Gall was looking at the action and decided there's no serious infraction there, and play goes on. We do have an icing call against Uzbekistan. New Zealand with the win. Couple of moves, a long shot, goalie made the save, rebound picked up by Kamzeen. Kamzeen on the right, on the left side, trying to move into the slot. Cuts in, goalie made the save, rebound! Here's another shot, goalie made the save, and that's a huge, huge couple of saves by the goalie. You can see Kamzeen really wanting to cut in for the shot. Goes in, backhand, goalie makes the save, rebound, and the puck gets loose, and here's another big slap shot. Goalie saved every single one of those shots. Here's the first initial one, goalie made the initial save, another one, and then the puck gets knocked loose, and another one. Brilliant effort by Shins Munox. The referee also make sure he is okay to continue play. Goalies and referees and linesmen usually share a very special relationship. The goalies are usually quite friendly to referees. Here comes Uzbekistan. Kamilov, long shot, rebound! No goal. And referee lost sight of the puck. No, referee says attackers inside the crease and face-up were to be moved out of the zone. It's right here. And no goal indeed. And as the Uzbekistan player gets on top of the goalie, that's where referee David Gall called whistle down the play. 7.5 minutes remaining in the second. 6-1 with Uzbekistan leading the game by 5. Ermolov on the left, looking for his partner, and he sent it, centering pass, and a one-timer puts it into the empty net as the goalie was completely off balance. 2 consecutive goals in quick succession. It's a bang-bang play from left to right. And once the defender decides to go down and dive to block the puck, the passing lane, there's no other option if the pass does not get blocked. Seven to 1, 6-goal game. Asimov. Eli Peak going for the forecheck. Phillips behind him. And Uzbekistan comes out into the attacking zone. Long shot by Kusan Boev, receiving the puck from Tilya Koljayev. In front of the net, Lennox tried to clear the puck, now he does. Phillips trying to go after Asimov. Kusan-Boev. Aggressive forechecking by New Zealand at this stage of the game, down by 6 goals. Here comes Uzbekistan with a shot and they score again. It's Uzbekistan number 77, Muhammadali Bokodirov, going all the way in alone, facing the goalie by himself. Just picked the far side and places the puck where he wanted to. 8-1 Uzbekistan. It's going to be a long night for New Zealand. And we're still 5.5 minutes away from intermission. Surely the coaches in the New Zealand bench are talking about what they can do in the third period. And also when you encounter games like these, what do you tell the players? There's still another period to play for. How do you motivate your players? How do you get your players to step up and take whatever you can from the game? That is also one of the jobs for the coaching staff. It's not just about strategies and plays. It's also about the mindsets of the players they take care of. Especially we're talking about under 18s. All of them youth players. And these are the players who would be shaping the future of ice hockey for these regions and countries. Here comes Brown. Pass intercepted by Uzbekistan. Moskovtsev flips it up for Wallace. And that's what we've been seeing so far from New Zealand. It's chipping the puck out. And there you go, another goal by Uzbekistan. Uzbekistani fans around the rink elated, of course. But on the New Zealand side of the spectators' seats, it's silence, dead silence. It's the same play from last time, the last goal, the bang-bang play from almost the same spot. The goalie trying very hard to slide it across laterally by shuffling. But that was too much ground for him to cover. And the placement of the goal was so nice. Now we have a 9-1 game, 3:24 remaining in the second. Kamzeen, the team captain. IIIA gets in front, and we have an arm up from the referee signaling a delayed penalty. That one goes to number 6 of New Zealand. Leanne Rasmussen going into the box, the alternate captain for the team. He's in the box for 2 minutes. As for the coaching staff of Uzbekistan, it's also a tough job when your team is leading by this much. What do you tell the players? Do we keep scoring or do we stop scoring? Don't forget, this is not the only game they're playing this tournament. They do have other games to play, especially for Uzbekistan if they want to gain promotion from this division. Every single game has to be won to maximize your chances of gaining promotion. Here's a nice shot, and that one, the referee says is a no-goal, and we're pushing and shoving right in front of the net. Campbell not happy, and referee David Gall is having none of that. Here's one of the beautiful cross-ice passes, one-timer. This is a longer version of the bang-bang play. And look at how these players jostle for position. Kamalov and Campbell. Here's a cross-check from Campbell. But give him credit. He saved the goal by clearing the puck off the crease. Here's another long shot from the point. Campbell, very, very upset, but the referee did not give him a penalty. Just told him to get off the ice. Still in the box is number 6, Liam Rasmussen, for another 1 minute and 8 seconds. Second period, just 2 minutes remaining. It's also the coaches, up to the coaches to manage the players' emotions during the game. Surely when your team is down by 8 goals, there will be frustration. That is perfectly understandable. What do you do with it? You channel that frustration into positive energy. And what do you do with that energy? That's something a lot of coaches have to think about. He's pushing forward to the right to Kamalov. Player still fighting for position in the front of the goalie. And Byfield very busy keeping the slot free of white shirts. Offside against Uzbekistan. 55 seconds to go in the second period, 9-1 to score. no sugarcoating the game, but Uzbekistan has been proven a worthy candidate for getting a gold medal here in this tournament. They've become one of the favorites, and with this game they're showing all the other teams what they can do, and I'm sure team coaches and managers from other teams and delegations are watching this game closely. And in front of the net, players shuffling under each other right in front of the referee, David Gal. He's watching very closely. And here is a clipping. Here's a trip. A respect player down in front of his own bench, going into the box. The number 7, Oliver Karian. Number 14, Muhammadamin Shakso Biddin, down and hurt. Referee and the two linesmen huddled together to talk about the incident, I presume. Referee getting an understanding of what the linesman saw. And now the referee calls for the captains of both teams to explain what happened. For New Zealand, 2 minutes for a knee. That's a kneeing incident on number 3. My apologies, not number 7. It's number 3, Blake Campbell. And Campbell, you could tell he's been feeling the frustration most of the second period. And now he's in the box for another 2. And that's it for the second period. 9-1 to score. Campbell still in the box for another minute and 51 seconds. We'll take a break, and when we're back, we'll bring you the rest of the game in period number 3. We welcome you back to the 2026 IIHF U18 Ice Hockey World Championships. The game we're watching right now is New Zealand versus Uzbekistan. We're in the third period, and just when we begin the period, there is a player down. Lots of injuries going on. The player is still down. Looks like Kamalov. And we're asking for medical help. Captain Ganev shows he really is concerned about his teammate, and now Kamalov skates back into the bench on his own strength. Just 30 seconds in, and Uzbekistan has an injured player. He's currently being looked after by his medical staff. Now Tilya Kojayev has the puck, puts it back to the point man, back to Tilya Kojayev. Ganev with the puck, cross-ice pass, back to Tilya Kojayev. Ganev. Long shot, goalie had the trapper safe. Kamzin wanted a shot at the rebound, but the goalie kept the puck for the face-off. Still 49 seconds to go for the penalty to Campbell. Kaladin spins around, a long shot, and this one wide. Pop off on the left side. Flicks it to the right to Kaladin. Back to Kusaboev, and missed this pass. Skates quickly back to retrieve the puck. Pop off on the left. Kaladin, great save by the goalie, rebound, goalie quickly gets up. Kaladin to the rebound, skates around the net. Puck picked up by Shaksobirin. Pop up on the left, and that's it for the power play. Both teams back to 5 apiece, but New Zealand still punched up in their own zone. There's a long shot. Peter Chang quickly chipped it into the neutral zone for a change. 17:42 to go in the period. Kusamboev on the right, number 13. Pop-up, very long shift there. Here comes New Zealand and a score. New Zealand on a quick breakaway, 2-on-1, and turned into a breakaway. Nice move in front of the goalie. A little fake move, goes far side and scores. Quick release. And we have another penalty being called. It's a tripping penalty against Uzbekistan. Going into the box, number 18, Timur Niyazov for tripping. It's a 2-minute minor. And during after the intermission, Uzbekistan had the goalie change. Alexander An is now being rested. And in place is Ignacy Korotkov. Power play for New Zealand. Oliver Carrion. Ooh, this one's a little dangerous. Puck almost cut into their own net. Here's Campbell. Campbell, a tall player, but with very, very good hands. Dumps it in, tries to chase it for on the other side. And Uzbekistan gets it out. Campbell keeps it in the zone. Eli Bake back to Campbell. Campbell with his long arm shoots it. Campbell calling for the shot. Campbell all alone along the blue line. Eli Bake. New Zealand able to keep puck control, puck possession in the zone. Shot through traffic, saved by the goalie, and puck is chipped into the Uzbekistan bench. .47 remaining in regulation. A 7-goal game. New Zealand scoring in the third period. Byfield with a shot, rebound picked up by Uzbekistan. So 30 seconds remaining in the power play. Byfield skates in. Cuts even closer. No room to move into the danger zone. So he circles around and was pinned down onto the boards. Jack Brown. 3 more seconds remaining in the power play, and that would do it. Good power play effort from New Zealand, but no goals. Byfield. Hanging on to the puck a little too long, and in the end gives the puck away in his own zone. Here comes New Zealand. Popov. Cross ice. Missed the pass. Goalie had a piece of it as he went down to poke away the puck. Here's a one-timer. Goalie made the save. Uzbekistan from behind the net. This is number 45, Abdul Bosikov. Zhang unable to maintain puck control in the neutral zone, gives the puck away to Uzbekistan. 13:44 remaining in the game. Here comes Uzbekistan on their right side. Number 45, Abdu Volchikov. Christian Carmen shoots it in. Teammate's not there to get it, and he's went for the puck himself. Confusion on the ice as referee David Gall sorts things out for both teams. 9-2 to score. Face off in Uzbekistani zone. 13:17 remaining. Here's a whistle. Communication between the officiating crew. On a three-man system, the referee works even closer with the two linesmen. Because in many situations there isn't enough time for the referee to get from one end of the ice to the other. So some of the officiating work has to be relied on the linesmen. And there is naturally more communication between the three referees or the three officiating crews compared to a four-man system. Under 13 minutes to go in the game, long shot, stick saved by the goalie. Here comes New Zealand, a 2-on-3 opportunity. Going in, number 7, Oliver Carrion. Eli Pake going after the puck for the hit as well. Richard Wang. Picked off by Timur Niyazov. Very strong skating, number 13, Jurabek Sultan Boev. And we have a whistle. Offside goal signaled by Wong Chen Heng, the linesman from Hong Kong, China. Long shot hit. Tristan Walker on the back. Puck slides through the crease. This Moskotzev, number 22, centering pass. Christian Wong finds the puck. Wong goes in with a high shot. This one, goalie had a piece of it. Puck bounced in a weird way. And in the end, the goalie was able to steer it to the side. Referee with the arm up. High stick. There's the call. And going into the box, number 22, Vladislav Moskotzev, 2 minutes for high sticking. New Zealand with a chance for a third goal up tonight. A reminder for today, last game of the night, 8:30, Bulgaria versus Hong Kong, China. Here's Owen Brown, 2 moves, couldn't shake off the Uzbekistani player, Asimov. A minute 30 to go in the power play. Uzbekistan clears the puck. Eli Peg stops just 2-1-0 situation for Uzbekistan. Asimov moves, shoots, and he scores. 10-2. A giveaway from New Zealand, and Uzbekistan took advantage of it, scoring the 10th goal, creating an 8-goal lead. Byfield coming in with the puck, shot deflected, hit the lighting. Ten more minutes to go in the game, 10-2 to score. Abduvasikov sends it up. Byfield picks it up, circles around his own net. Chips it back to Brown, Jack Brown. Sean Thompson having trouble controlling the puck. Now we have Uzbekistan coming up with the puck again. Breakaway chance, moves, and score. It's yet another breakaway chance for Uzbekistan. Ilya Popov, lots of time to aim, and now New Zealand is looking for a change in goalies. Heading back into the bench is Santiago Shinsununo. Coming in for him, it's Noah Reid at number 20. We saw Noah Reid yesterday. He had a great period, and then he was substituted in the second period. We do have to rest the goalies, as there's still 3 more games to play over the next few days. Shots on goals, 46 to 15. Sorry, 57 to 17. Under 9 minutes to go, 11 to 2, 9-goal difference. New Zealand in the attacking zone. From behind the net, a lot of white shirts clogging the zone. Long shot through traffic. blocked by Uzbekistan. Here comes a 3-on-1. Goes in, and goalie made the save, and the rebound, the goalie made another save. Puck is loose, and everyone's trying to jam it in. Uzbekistan still trying to generate more scoring chances. Campbell chips it in. Under 8 minutes to go. Here's number 87, Abdul Yazov. Going the other way. Benjamin Dixon. Dixon had the puck stripped away, and Uzbekistan coming in the other way. Kamzeen tries to shoot. Got a stick jammed by Dixon. Ganiev. Flips the puck forward. Huge hit on the boards, and player down. Two separate incidents. Player going into the box, Uzbekistan, it's a roughing call. That's 2 minutes for roughing. To number 15, Tigran Svadyan. Long shot steered away by the goalie. The new goalie, Ignati Korotkov. Phillips sent it in. Gagne. Asimov. Yermolov. Goalie made the save. Ooh, puck ended up behind his pads. Yermolov feeds it back. As we gear towards the end of the game, you can see Uzbekistan sending their third and fourth line out a little more frequently. But their top line of Asimov, Tilya, Kojayev, and Kalibin do still come out and play. So there's more opportunity for the third line for the play. Here is Carrion with the shot. Goalie made the save. Byfield spins around, gets it back to the captain, Carrion. Carrying the long shot in front of the net. Haig couldn't get to it. Now he does. Haig from behind the net. Bangs up the boards. Owen Brown with a long shot through traffic. Rebound. Uzbekistan breaking out. Another odd man rush. Gains possession behind the net. Now two players pushing at each other, trying to gain possession of the puck. Now 5 players joining the scrum. In front of the net, waiting for the puck, number 11, Christian Wong. But the pass never got there. Popov took control of the puck. Spins around, very good skills. Popov to the back, long shot, blocked. 4:20 remaining in the game, 11-2. Thompson. 2-on-4. On the right of Thompson, it's Jack Brown as they send the puck down deep, but nobody there to get it. Karmalov, injured earlier in the game, now back on ice. And we have another breakaway chance. Feeds it, sends it, and scores the 11th goal of the game. 12th goal. To 2. There's nothing more we can say about the game. Here's Reed as he committed into the butterfly position. He just gave up most of the top half of the net. Another 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the game. 12 to 2, a 10-goal game. And again, after the game, what do the coaches do and what do the players do and talk about? It becomes an important topic for everyone involved in the teams. Whether you're the winning team today or you're the losing team today, it's still the same. For Uzbekistan, a win here bring them to 2 wins and no losses. Too many men, bench minor against New Zealand. With Israel winning this morning, this afternoon, and Uzbekistan winning this game, Israel and Uzbekistan becomes the 2 unbeaten team in this tournament. Bulgaria plays Hong Kong, China at 8:30 local time. Bulgaria and Hong Kong, China both lost their games yesterday. So after today's games, Israel and Uzbekistan stands the best chance to gain promotion to Division 2B. And with 2.5 minutes to go, Uzbekistan scores again. Captain Ganiev shooting the puck through a complete wall of players. Goalie Reed, there's no chance at a look at how many bodies right in front of him. He did not even see the puck until he heard the ping sound off the post. 13-2, Uzbekistan. Two more minutes to go in this lopsided affair. Uzbekistan winning by 11 goals. Here comes Uzbekistan again. Goalie made the save, and there comes the whistle. Referee signaling no goal. Minute 38 to go. New Zealand with the chance. 2-on-2, slipped it over, intercepted by Uzbekistan. Shaksobrin takes control. Shot saved by the goal. Uzbekistan takes it over their own zone. There was a minute to go. Stops and turns around and around, fires the puck down. Waiting on the blue line is Koji Boev, number 69. Koji Boev unable to keep the puck in the zone. New Zealand coming in. Forty more seconds to go. Offside call. Battle for the puck in the corner. About 20 seconds to go in the game. Here comes New Zealand. 3-on-3, trying to skip past the defender, unable to. Ganev regains possession with 10 more seconds to go. Fans chanting the countdown as they celebrate the Uzbekistan win. It's indeed a lopsided affair. Fans for Uzbekistan very happy indeed. But New Zealand fans still on the side of the rink to give their team support. Uzbekistani coaches congratulating each other on the win, and they are now unbeaten in 2. And alongside Israel, they remain unbeaten, and thus mean they have they're the two teams with the highest chance to gain promotion. But Uzbekistan still has tough games down the road. Thursday, March the 5th, they play against Turkey, which will be another challenge for the Uzbekistanis. Israel play Hong Kong, China on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. local time, and Bulgaria plays at 1 p.m. against New Zealand. And now it's time for the best players of the team, for both teams. And a reminder, later today, 8:30, we will have Bulgaria playing the host Hong Kong, China at 8:30. So stay tuned on IIHF.tv to catch up on this great game. And tomorrow, day 3, there will be no games. As I get to take a break, players will get to have their practice sessions here in Discovery Bay. And we'll continue the action on day 4, that would be March the 5th, with another 3 games for all of our nice viewers. And Again, the final score for this game, Uzbekistan 13, New Zealand 2. Uzbekistan, very, very strong showing as a newly promoted team.
And the best player for Team New Zealand, number 18, Brown Owen.
The new best player for New Zealand, number 18, Owen Brown. And the best player for Uzbekistan, number 9, Timur Tilyakotyayev. Very effective player. You see him all the time. Basically, every time he's on ice, he's going to be there and cause chaos in the New Zealand zone. So, great choices for the best players on both teams. The goalies on both teams do deserve a mention. And now let's join us for the national anthem for Uzbekistan. That should do it for this game, Uzbekistan versus New Zealand. Uzbekistan the winners by a score of 13-2 as they climb to the top of the standings. Don't forget, tonight's game, Bulgaria versus Hong Kong, China at 8:30 local time. We run Greenwich Mean Time plus 8 hours. See you then, and goodbye for now.
The